Hello everyone. We travel with friends, family, people you're not comfortable with, and people you love. You do some amazing things together. You have each other's back. But there is a point where you need to come out of your comfort zone and do something you have never thought about. And that's why I decided to come out of my comfort zone and travel alone for the first time. My first solo travel. I wanted this trip to come out as a perfect one. There was lots of planning about what to do, what to pack, where to go, what to carry. How did it go? Even I was curious. So, let's go! I landed at Glacier Park International Airport in Kalispell, Montana. It is a small airport. I had to buy snacks, bear spray, water, Gatorade, and a sandwich for next 5 days. It took almost 30 minutes to reach glamping site. You heard it right, it is a glamping site. Even I didn't know what glamping is, so let's check out.
And this is gonna be my first glamping experience that they have. But
I didn't want to waste any time at all. No time to relax. I had to stick to my plan. I got my weekly pass and here I am in the Glacier National Park. Day 1. Plan is to visit Kintwa Lake, Bowman Lake, Pole Bridge. I had only a half day and had to come back by 8 p.m. Roads were bad, but scenery wasn't. Another 20 minutes drive up north took me to the Kintwa Lake. On my way back at Pole Bridge, you will find a small restaurant. It is a nice quiet place. I had my coffee here and I noticed a deer. This is how I spent my first day. Night was going to be cold. I never tried using fireplace before, but yay, I did it. It was warm and cozy night for me and another long day ahead of me. I woke up early on the very first day. Plan was to reach 2 Medicine Lake by 8 am, but I got late because I just cannot stop myself from stopping at multiple lookouts, each one better than the before. It took like almost 3 hours to get there. Going to the Sun Road is a treat, no matter what time you try. And that's a pre-wedding photo shoot.
currently I'm on my way towards Medicine Lake and it's pretty cold out here. I'm late, it's almost 8:40 in the morning, but I've been taking like different scenic stops and turnouts, so that's why I'm like running 30 minutes late. But I think when I was like going to the Sun Road and then again towards the East Glacier, there are like so many scenic points and all of them are breathtaking.
Finally I made it here, to Medicine Lake. I needed this medicine big time. Now plan was to hike around till I get tired, and I don't get tired anytime soon, till I make most out of it. I had few places to check out. Let's hit the hike. But let me warn you, it was a 10 miles hike. I came across suspension bridge, moose, deep forest and many waterfalls.
It's been almost 3 hours. I've been to Astor Falls so far, Rockwood Falls. So going towards Twin Falls right now.
So here's what happened. When I was almost over 4 hours on this hike, I saw a cub on the hike, maybe 20 feet away from me. And there was definitely a mother bear somewhere. I had to wait for the hikers for safety. Can you imagine having your lunch and a hot chocolate with such a breathtaking view? You keep on imagining it. I did it already. And just before St. Mary Visitor Center, there is a lookout where you can see most of the glaciers from far. I also learned that the Glacier National Park is the world's first international peace park. This is a symbol of peace between US and Canada. At St. Mary Visitor Center, you will find historic information about this place with documentaries and other means. Iconic vintage 1930s red buses are still in full operation here. It is a great way to explore this park with this interpretive tour. I realized that how small we are against these giants. Still we have much more impact on nature and things are changing rapidly. But then I had huckleberry chocolate and spotted bear. Day 2 was almost done. What did it teach me? It taught me benefits of better planning and achieve what I wanted. This was the biggest day. Again, I started early as I knew that if I don't get to Logan Pass early enough, I won't get parking, and my whole plan for the day will be screwed.
Hey guys, so this is day 2 and it's still cold out here, and currently I'm heading towards Highline Trail. It's gonna be approximately 12 miles because I'm also planning to go to viewpoint of Grinnell Glacier. So it's gonna take like almost another 6.5, maybe 7 hours.
One of the well-known and strenuous trails in the Glacier National Park. I thought it would be easy on me, but this day taught me that I could be wrong as well. I was lucky enough to make this hike happen because I heard that this hike was closed due to bear activity for next 2 days. Bear don't like us in their backyard. It was cold, but I wasn't feeling it. I saw mountains covered with colorful rainbow in form of flowers. All I did was I kept on watching and walking. Many animals like sheep, mountain goat, deer, bears, squirrel, they all live in peace in such a harsh yet beautiful weather. And I was still walking and thinking about it. Maybe others were thinking about it as well. Mountain which was shining in the sunshine a moment ago was covered in a fog a moment later. Maybe this was about ups and downs we encounter in our life. So this is what happens when you travel alone. You think too much, and by the time you realize it, you have achieved a lot. Now it was a time to conquer Grinnell Glacier Overlook, a short hike of 0.6 miles, but with an elevation of more than 900 feet. And this is where I realized that I'm not that strong that I think I am. My left knee got jagged during this hike, but it was worth it. See it yourself. At Granite Chalet, I had rest for a few minutes, had snack and gathered strength in my body to complete this hike as soon as possible.
So I started around 8. It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon and this Highline trail took forever.
But there was a point where I questioned myself, why did I decide to hike this trail? But I pushed myself and completed what I started. It was a long day for me. Still, I managed to stop by at some lookouts where people were following their dreams, doing something out of their comfort zone. After sitting more than 2 hours at Lake McDonald, it was time to treat myself and call it a day. Day 5. It was a time to visit many glaciers. I had only 3 hours to explore many glacier before my boat ride. I walked around with my jacked up knee. Fisher Cup Lake where moose comes to bathe in a shallow water, Red Rock Falls, every place was pleasant and calm. I was traveling alone, but I met many people from many places. People trying to bond with nature. Traveling alone might scare some, but it was an adventure that I tried getting out of my comfort zone. You will never grow unless you try to push boundaries around you. This was my first solo trip, but it won't be the last. Hi guys, this is my first solo trip travel vlog. Jillian helped me to plan this. She's the best travel advisor and she's been to many places. This would not be possible without her help. Please contact her with your travel needs.